subjects usually come at the beginning of a sentence. A simple sentence would start with a subject. And then, or a subject, a phrase that functions as a subject. And then you have the verb. And then you have the rest of the sentence. If it's a noun or functions as a noun, or a phrase that functions as a noun, it's the object. So in English, we have a sentence order, a typical sentence order that goes subject, verb, object. It's a good example. I ate carrots. Okay, so subject pronouns are, do you remember? Subject pronouns. Let's start with I. And then you. And then he and she and it. And then you plural, but it's spelled the same and sounds the same. We, thank you. And one more. Can you think of it?
They?
Yes, they. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Okay. Object pronouns.
Me.
You stays the same. You is you if it's in the subject position or the object position. So you, so me, you.
You. It.
It, that stays the same too.
Him.
Good. He is the subject pronoun. Him is the object pronoun.
Her.
Her. So she is the subject pronoun. Her is the object pronoun.
Us.
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 Yes. So we is in the subject part of the sentence. Us would be in the object part of a sentence.
And them.
Them. So they would be the subject, and the word, you would use the word them in the object part of a sentence. So you have the subject, and anything after the subject, so starting with the verb and everything after the verb, is also called a predicate.
Predicate.
Right, I just wanted to point that out. I just use object because I like to break a sentence down more, because a predicate can be so long. But when I'm diagramming, especially during instruction, I don't use the word predicate, but I just wanted to point that out, that word exists. Okay, so let's talk about relationships.
Okay.
Okay, using subject and object pronouns.
I love you.
Good. I is the subject, you is the object, and you doesn't change. And then if you switch it around, I love you. Remember Barney, the big purple dinosaur? You don't remember?
What?
You don't remember Barney, the big purple dinosaur?
Big purple dinosaur.
Where's my iPad? I'm going to show you a picture of Barney.
I love you, you love me, we're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Okay, well, we don't have to get any more into that. We already have. But yes, so the opposite of I love you is, well, well, the opposite would be I hate you. But actually, the opposite is indifference. But I digress. So I love you, and then if you're switching the people around, you is the same in the subject position and the object position. So you stays the same, but you would say you love.
Me.
But then if you stop loving each other,
I hate you.
I hate you, you hate me, I don't like you anymore.
By Trisha.
It's not Trisha. It's
Krishna.
it's not Krishna. Felicia.
Oh, Felicia.
Yes. I'm so glad you remembered that. See how valuable these lessons are? Right, so, okay, so you break up. So now tell me the story using subject and object pronouns. You're talking about your ex-boyfriend.
He is stupid. No.
He is stupid. Okay, good. Because he is the subject of the sentence. You didn't say him is stupid. You said he, so that is correct. Who broke up with whom?
I break up with him.
Past tense.
I broke up with him.
I broke up with him. Because sometimes when you break up, you want to know exactly who did what to whom. And the reason I say whom is because it falls into the object category. But some people just say who anyway. But who did what to whom? That's what people want to know. So you want to emphasize the pronoun when you say that. Did you break up with him or did he break up with you? Do you see how I'm stressing the pronouns when I say that? Okay, now you say it.
I break up with him.
Past tense.
Oh my. I broke up with him.
Put more stress on the pronouns and less stress on the broke up with.
I broke up with him.
Yes. And then the opposite, like if you're flipping the people around, then you turn it into a negative.
He
Did
did
not.
not break up with me.
Yes. Because you want to emphasize you did the dumping. Not him, you. So you would say, I would say, oh, Risa, I heard you got dumped. Yes. Like if you got dumped, that means he broke up with you. So if I said, I heard you got dumped, you would say, oh, no. I broke up with him. He did not break up with me. I broke up with him. So I come up to you and I say, Risa, I heard some gossip. I heard some news about you. I heard you got dumped.
No. I broke up with him and he did not break up with me.
Good. Good. Did not break up with me. I broke up with him. He did not break up with me. It was the other way around. Because you want to make sure, I guess the reason you want to make sure is because you want people to understand. If you want people to understand, it should really be none of their business, but if you want people to really understand how the breakup happened, you want to clarify, and there's 2 sides to every story. There's 3 sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. I did not make that up. But let's say your friend heard some gossip and confronted you, and you wanted to make sure she had the correct information. So for some people that's important, and I think it also has to do with the power balance in the relationship. Because the person breaking up has more power in the relationship. The person, and they call it the upper hand. I don't know why they say hand. I can look up the origin of that phrase, but if you, okay, so you're together, right? And if you break up with him, you have a little more power in that dynamic, in that relationship. So that expression is called you have the upper hand. So you want to make sure that you're using the right pronouns and expressing it the right way. Now, I was just thinking the person who got dumped can also play a victim role. And sometimes when you play the role of the victim, you can get more sympathy from your friends. Like, oh, poor baby, her boyfriend broke up with her, or her boyfriend dumped her, poor baby. Or I would call my friends, can you believe that jerk? He broke up with me. So,
Yeah.
so there's, it just depends on the message that you want to relay. I mean, if both of you decided to break up, it is called an amicable breakup. We broke up amicably. We are on friendly terms. I didn't break up with him. He didn't break up with me. We both decided this relationship wasn't working, so we decided to break up. But we're still friends. But you're not really still friends, because it doesn't work that way. I don't think you can friend zone somebody after you've been together. I think they're in the category of your ex. And then maybe down the line, after the feelings have faded a little bit, then you can decide if you want to be friends. But you're not friend zoned like the second you break up. You're usually exes at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Okay, cool. So we've covered a lot today.